Pastor Haynes, it's so good to have you this morning.
Oh, Rickey Smiley, I'm glad to be here this morning, man. Good to hear your voice.
Pastor Haynes, it's good to hear your voice, and we got to let her know that you are the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church in Dallas, Texas. Happy to have you, and man, I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, thank you, Ricky. The word of the day is, the good news is, as you're going through, God comes through. You're not by yourself when you're going through. God has a way of coming through. And when God comes through, your testimony becomes, for every mountain you brought me over, for every trial you've seen me through, for every blessing, hallelujah, for this, I give God praise. Listen,
Yes,
I've got
sir.
a lot to thank God for. I thank God for coming through for me, because God doesn't necessarily move mountains and obstacles out of our way, but God has a way of giving us the strength to climb over those mountains. God gives us what we need step by step. God will even pull you through, pull you over. You see, I didn't just make it through. God brought me through. So for every mountain, for every huge obstacle that you brought me over, for every trial you've seen me through, I love that right there, because God, here it is. I didn't just make it through. God saw me through it. God was right there with me, ordering my steps. God was right there with me, giving me just what I needed to get through what I was going through. And that's the word I give to everyone this day, and that is, you may have some huge mountains. You may be going through some terrible trials, but the good news is God is right there with you. And as long as God is with you, who can be against you? As long as God is with you, you can make it through. As long as God is with you, God will pull you through, see you through, walk with you, come through for you, because God is that kind of God. Listen, don't talk about how big your mountain is. You shout about how good your God is. Don't talk about how terrible your trial is. Go ahead and thank God for turning your trials into triumphs, because God has been right there all along. You ain't in this by yourself. God is with you, seeing you through, bringing you through,
Yes,
and
sir.
coming through. Hallelujah.
Pastor Haynes, man, thank you for that word this morning. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. All right, Pastor Haynes, man, thank you, man. Love you, man. Let's get into some praise right here. Here you go, Pastor Haynes, by Every Mountain by Kurt Carr, right
that's
here.
right. Hallelujah.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's go.
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria Moore, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Here's what's happening on the front page. More details have come out about the U.S. raid in Syria yesterday. The leader of the Islamic State militant group blew himself and members of his family up, including women and children, as U.S. Special Forces raided the house where he was hiding out in Syria. Witnesses said about 50 U.S. forces landed in helicopters and attacked the house, clashing for about 2 hours with gunmen. President Biden said they did not launch an airstrike on the home in an effort to minimize civilian casualties. There were no U.S. casualties. Yesterday, the U.S. accused Russia of coming up with an elaborate scheme to fake an attack by Ukrainian forces on Russian territory as an excuse to invade Ukraine. A Pentagon spokesman said the plot included creating a graphic video that would show staged explosions and use corpses and actors pretending to be grieving the dead. President Biden was in New York City yesterday, where he said the federal government would increase its efforts against the rise in gun violence across many U.S. cities by working more closely with police and communities. Biden also pushed back against some on the left of his party, saying, quote, "The answer is not to defund the police. It is to give you the tools, the training, the funding, to be partners, to be protectors, and know the community." Finally, in COVID news, the administration announced yesterday people with Medicare can now get up to 8 free at-home COVID-19 tests per month starting in early spring. Those with private health insurance have already begun getting free tests from local pharmacies and community health groups. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Well, let's start about talk about the NBA All-Star Game, which will be in Cleveland. They'll be celebrating the 75th anniversary of the NBA. We always talk about the All-Stars that made the team. But what about those who got snubbed from not making the team, like Jared Allen? He's a center for the Cleveland Cavaliers, old school player with the old school afro, averaging a double-double. LaMelo Ball with Charlotte, one of the most exciting young players out there right now. Anthony Davis, out of all people, with the Lakers, did not make the All-Star team, but he's been injured most of the season. I hadn't even played that much, so I guess that makes sense. And then, of course, Kyrie Irving with Brooklyn. You know, he's a part-time player due to his unvaccinated status. That's the reason why he didn't make the team. So there you have it. Redshirt freshman Mac Etienne, forward that plays UCLA men's basketball team, was arrested and cited for assault after appearing to spit at Arizona fans after losing, walking off the floor. Interesting. Cleveland Browns. Yeah, we can't be spitting that, especially nowadays, but everything that's going on. Cleveland Browns owner Jimmy Haslam fired back at former coach Hugh Jackson, saying that Jackson never accepted blame for losing. And the claim that he paid Coach Jackson to lose games on purpose is absolutely false. Now, we already know that Hugh Jackson said the Browns had a 4-year plan that incentivized losing during the first 2 years, which led to his 1-31 record during those seasons. This is all lashback stemming from Miami Dolphins coach Brian Flores and him standing up as well. So this is going to continue for a long time. That's what I got for sports. Gary with the T, what's up there, pimpin'?
All right, I remember recently I announced that Miss Taraji P. Henson is going to be playing the role of Suge, y'all, in the movie, or should I say the play The Color Purple? Well, now it is official, y'all, that Fantasia Barrino will front the cast, y'all, for the upcoming big screen adaptation of The Color Purple. Now, they're saying Fantasia is going to be playing Celie. Now, back in 2007, y'all, during the Broadway run of The Color Purple, it was reprised, y'all, that her performance of the leading role, which was played, y'all, in the 1980 film by Miss Whoopi Goldberg. Now, they said Oprah Winfrey, who made her film debut as Sophia in 1985, Steven Spielberg directed movie adaptation of Alice Walker's 1982 movie, will produce the new musical version, y'all, which was part of the announcement they made on last night, y'all, on Soul of a Nation. Now, they're saying that Fantasia, honey, earned rave reviews, honey, for her performance, which was her Broadway debut.
Yes.
And, you know, she did a great job on that, honey, and now she's back. So, congratulations, y'all, to Fantasia, baby. This girl, honey, is doing it. Yes, so we're loving Miss Fantasia, honey, and the Color Purple, the musical. I wonder if it's going to tour all over the country this year, because I don't know if it did when it.
She's going to kill that, Gary.
Is she?
Going
Oh, yeah,
to
for
kill
sure.
that. Yeah, she killed it last time. You know, when that bottom lip starts shaking, baby,
Yes.
it's over. Ooh, she get a whole room the Holy Ghost, I'm telling you.
Yeah, she said it took a lot of energy out of her. She said, I know, honey, when I get off the stage at night from the show, she said, I'm exhausted. I run to my room and I fall on the couch, and I have to take at least about 10 minutes to wind down, honey, to get my thoughts together and come out of that part of ceiling. So,
yeah, that's what happened when you give it your all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, congratulations to her, honey, because we can't wait to see it. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is cherry tomato. On the high end, you say cherry tomato, and on the low end, you say beautiful reddish orange. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, somebody has joined a video game, and I'm going to tell you who it is up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 after the hour hot spot. What up, Brad?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Silk Sonic has officially joined Fortnite, bringing their signature style to the game in partnership with Fortnite and Atlantic Records. Now, the Icon series launch includes in-game outfits for players, a brand new in-game radio station, plus there will be a player tournament. Now, both members Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak are longtime Fortnite fans, and Mars said, when Fortnite asked me if I wanted to create an outfit for the game, I said, are CGI muscles off the table? They said no. I said, deal. He said, I'll see you on the island. The official Silk Sonic set will allow players to select either Bruno Mars or Anderson .Paak as their in-game character style. It launches on February 10th. Now, that's awesome. I would love to be a part of a video game. You don't like video games, huh, Rick?
I don't. I'm sorry. I tried. I really tried.
Yeah, I do like Pac-Man, but I love Pac-Man.
But I'm hell on a pinball machine.
Come on now.
I'm hell on the pinball machine and Miss Pac-Man now. I get with that Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Miss Pac-Man.
Pitfall.
Yeah.
Frogger.
I really miss the joystick that got one button.
Yeah, that's Atari 2600. Atari 2600. You don't know nothing about Frogger.
Good old ColecoVision.
Y'all don't know nothing about Frogger Rock?
Yes, sir. You stupid. All right, y'all. Moving on. Nicki Minaj may be teaming up with 50 Cent on the big screen. This is going to be dope. During the interview, when asked if she would work with 50 on a TV or film project, she said maybe something is already in the works. When asked if she would be on 50 Star's series Power or BMF, she said it's something completely different that we might be talking about. So it's going to be dope to see her do something with 50 Cent because she's a great actress. Let me see. The Academy announced yesterday that Leslie Jordan and Tracee Ellis Ross will host the announcement of the 94th Oscars nominations on Tuesday, February 8th at 8:18 a.m. ET. Now, the Academy Awards will be held on Sunday, March 27th at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood and will be televised live on ABC.
Nice.
Okay. Now, this might be a surprise to y'all. Meg Thee Stallion has revealed that she would love to do an entire album with, drum roll please, Jasmine Sullivan. What y'all think about that?
That would be good.
Jasmine Sullivan singing on the whole album and Meg Thee Stallion rhyming. Now, this might be dope. She told Billboard, me and Jasmine Sullivan would definitely have some stuff to talk about. We'll have girls crying, we'll have girls screaming, we'll have girls dancing, we'll have girls sipping wine and sitting in the backyard sipping cognac. The men better go run and hide if me and Jasmine Sullivan do an EP. So that's actually a really good idea. We need to get that in the works.
Yeah, they're going to be crying and twerking at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
He left me, but look what I got.
Twerking.
Yes, sir. I can't wait for that.
Yoga twerk.
Right.
The yoga twerk. You stupid, Maria. Okay, let me gather myself. All right, y'all. So Bill Cosby's attorney has asked the Supreme Court to reject an appeal that the Montgomery County PA District Attorneys requested to revive Bill Cosby's sexual assault case. Now, as previously reported, Cosby was released from prison last year after his conviction was overturned in June. Now, the court ruled in Cosby's favor on the basis that he had a non-prosecution agreement with the former DA during the trial of the 2005 lawsuit, which ultimately led to his arrest. Now, according to the New York Post, Jennifer Bogin, Cosby's attorney, told the Supreme Court in a 15-page letter that a review of the case is unjustified, adding that Cosby holding will likely be confined to his own rare, if not entire unique set of circumstances, making review by this court particularly unjustified. So I guess that means, it wouldn't be fair, in his attorney's opinion. What y'all think about them trying to do that?
The damage has been done.
Yeah.
I feel like
and he been in jail. He been humiliated. He's been everything. Like, why are y'all trying to revive this case? That's just my opinion. Like, please leave it alone. The man is 100,
Okay,
like,
let him live the rest of his life.
Just let him live. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note, y'all. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. And want y'all to hit us over them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKY. That's 8669-RICKEY. Who we repping today, Rock T?
Man, we going to rep Tuskegee today, baby. HBCU,
baby.
Coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU,
Yeah, baby. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Rock TZ up in the house. Let's get ready to get down with the sound. HBCU time, baby. We're going to highlight always our heroes and sheroes that attended our phenomenal historical black colleges and universities. That's right. Today, we highlighting Lonnie Johnson. Y'all probably saying, Who is Lonnie Johnson? Well, he received a bachelor's in mechanical engineering, a master's in nuclear engineering. Yes, I said it. Studied this high-level education at one of our prestigious HBCUs, better known as Tuskegee University. He's also an inventor and an engineer who holds more than 120 patents. One of my favorite personal inventions of his, the Super Soaker water gun. Oh, y'all understand I'll be out in the front in the backyard at the parks with my son almost every week, having water gun battles with the Super Soaker water guns? The homie Lonnie Johnson invented that. This is one of the world's best-selling toys of all time, and yes, it was invented by a person who looks like me. Feel proud, y'all. Let's go. After college, he joined the U.S. Air Force, where he worked on the stealth bomber program. He also worked for NASA. I can't complete this HBCU No segment without giving Lonnie Johnson the proper Rock T nickname, LJ from around the way. Let's get it. And oh, by the way, as a child, he almost burned down the family home trying to make rocket fuel. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no!
Collier. There you go.
Thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to give the coronavirus update to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Ricky, everybody's now dealing with the situation of long COVID, so the infection rate is up, but I'm literally having patients that are coming in with multiple symptoms. And so there was a research study that was released this week to determine what predisposing conditions people had that would make them more susceptible to long COVID. And they identified 4 things. There are others, I am sure, but they came up with 4, and I'm going to talk about those. Number 1, having type 2 diabetes. If you have diabetes, it is a baseline inflammatory state for the body, and virtually every symptom of COVID is due to inflammation. So if you have diabetes or you even pre-diabetes, then you are susceptible to long COVID. And then if you have had autoantibodies in your body, like conditions like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, you already are predisposed to having autoimmune issues, and that will also give you a possibility of long COVID. Another factor is Epstein-Barr virus. If you have a history of Epstein-Barr virus, which is associated with the condition chronic fatigue, it also causes a variety of different other things. A lot of people are exposed to Epstein-Barr virus in childhood. It becomes latent, and it doesn't really bother them the rest of their life. But for some reason, it partners with the coronavirus, and it can be reactivated in doing so. The other is the level of the virus that's in your body. So if you have a large or a high viral load or more substantial and significant infection, you are more susceptible to long COVID. So, and that doesn't necessarily correlate with level of disease. You can have mild symptoms and still have a large viral load. So it's thought that if you can decrease that viral load early on in the infection by treating people with antivirals almost immediately, that you can decrease the chance of them becoming a victim of this long COVID curse. So that's where we are with that, Ricky.
All right, John, with Dr. Collier, good morning.
If someone has had COVID, how long afterwards should they wait to get a vaccine? And if they do get the vaccine and may still have COVID, what would happen?
Okay, the original recommendation was that you waited 3 months to get your vaccine after having had coronavirus. That was really not based on science. In Dr. Collier's opinion, that was based on availability of vaccine. Now you can get it, and it's recommended that anytime 2 weeks after your original diagnosis, which means day 1 is the day you test positive. 14 days after that, you can and should be vaccinated. Once you are vaccinated and you have recovered from the disease, then you are in your body's strongest immune response state. You can't be any more covered than that. So even if you caught it again, you should have mild symptoms, if at all.
All right, John, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Yes, I've been doing lipo drops for the last week, and I've been having some gas and crampiness. Is that normal?
No, the LipoDrops product doesn't have any stimulants in it, so it shouldn't cause you to have gas. It's the weight loss itself that's probably causing you to have some gas. I'd recommend that you take a laxative to clean out your colon so that all those toxins that are in the fat that's dissolving when you start to lose weight do not negatively impact your GI tract.
Man, sir, get off this radio. I can't talk to you today. Can't say what, Kate?
Got to clean them pipes.
These are the opinions of Dr. MJ Kanye, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. You can reach me on all social media at AskAskDrMJ. Go to my website, lifeodrop.com, and find
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. We all know, honey, earlier this week, y'all, that ABC slammed Whoopi Goldberg, y'all, with a 2-week suspension, y'all. For saying something about the Holocaust that was out of context or whatever, according to what they're saying. But now they're saying that Whoopi Goldberg is allegedly absolutely heated about her recent suspension. Now they're saying sources close to Whoopi claim that she's humiliated. She's been humiliated after she was slammed out with that 2-week suspension following her comments about the Holocaust. Now they're saying Whoopi, who has been a host, y'all, with ABC daytime talk show series since 2007, claimed on Monday, y'all, that the Holocaust wasn't about race, insisting that it was about the Nazis and the Jews, and they all were white or what have you. Well, now, on February the 2nd, now they're saying that the network's president, Ms. Kim Godwin, honey, announced her decision to pull the actress off the air for 2 weeks. And I don't know if y'all know this, but even though this doesn't have anything to do with anything, but Kim Godwin, she's of African-American descent, so, she's the president, so she had to do that. But now they're saying, y'all, that according to Whoopi's confidant, they're saying, y'all, that the ABC executives, y'all, mishandled the situation, and now they're saying, y'all, that Whoopi is threatening, allegedly, to leave the show for good. Now they say, but Whoopi only make $8 million a year though on this show. So I mean,
only. Oh, is that it? That's all.
Yeah, $196,000 she would have lost for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
what I saw. That's wow.
Yeah,
but do y'all think that they should have suspended her for 2 weeks, Gary?
Not 2 weeks. I think they should have just maybe a week, if anything. But then, a lot of people are saying, other people have said worse. Meghan McCain, they said, she said a lot of things, but she didn't get suspended. And Meghan is kind of...
Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Yeah, and Elizabeth Hasselbeck too, but, honey,
And the fact that she made a sincere apology for what was a statement taken out of context, not out of any type of an intentional slur. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to leave some people some room to be apologetic when it's sincere the way she did it.
Yep. But, honey,
throw 2 weeks on top of that.
But I would walk off $8 million. What's that? I mean, all the money Whoopi got, honey, $8 million a year, honey. Girl, just go find you another job somewhere and I guess create her own view or something like that. I don't know. Would y'all leave $8 million a year?
Oh, no, I was going to take them 2 weeks and come back bigger, better, and stronger.
Okay.
But do y'all think it miss her more than she would miss the view?
Right. $8 million if you don't have a plan. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just being sarcastic. $8 million is a lot of money.
It is.
$8 million? Go to just sit there and talk for a year? I'm like,
that's enough money to leave.
Job and easy money.
Yeah, to leave
but
the
isn't
view.
Whoopi kind of the focal point of the view?
But Whoopi ain't the show, though, honey. That's the view, honey. If she was the focal point, they would still had her sitting there. They don't care about that. Yeah, she's the moderator of the show, but Miss Joy Behar sitting right there in that seat right now. So
she plays a significant role, though, a very significant role. I mean, when you think about the view, the first person that comes to mind is Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah,
to me, I think most people, white and black, would say that.
Yeah, but that's who was saying it. Give us suspension too.
Yeah, so, I mean, this is one of the things we just have to take it. How long has it been? It's been a week now?
A couple of days. It just happened this week, so it's been a couple of days. So
okay.
She still got, time.
Yeah, in about a month ahead, a month from now, won't nobody be talking about it. We'll just keep it moving.
Yeah,
because we really need her on that show because she do a lot of good and bring a lot of perspective and representation of black women on that show that we really need. So we just sometimes you just got to suck it up and keep it moving.
Yep. So we're going to follow that story and see how it all turned out. We got 2 weeks to check it out and see. So we're going to follow that, y'all. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is cherry tomato. On the high end, you say cherry tomato, and on the low end, you say beautiful reddish orange. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 minutes after the hour. Gary.
Yes.
Hey, man, I just want to share this with you. You'll be really proud. I got a new book coming out. I wanted to announce it this morning.
What?
It's called Stepping Out on Faith. So y'all make sure y'all check out my new book.
And it's your book?
It's my book, and the cover is on RS Comedy. So if you want to see the cover,
let me see it.
RS Comedy. It's called Stepping Out on Faith.
Lord Jesus.
So y'all make sure y'all go to RS Comedy and sign up to buy my new book. And I just really appreciate all the support.
You know what?
I'm buying it right now.
I appreciate you, Roxy. I appreciate your support. Maria, I appreciate your support.
A lot of faith.
Is her ankle part of the shoe? What is happening right now?
Step out on a lot of faith.
What? Is the shoe the size of
Baby, it look like a wallet. You got to put it.
Look like a hoof.
All right, baby. That's a cute shoe, honey.
Y'all make sure
you said a hoof.
Y'all make sure y'all pick up a copy. Super
right,
Dave.
honey.
Y'all click on
Ankle or thigh.
copy of my book called Stepping Out on Faith.
All right, baby.
I got you. Wake up.
That's a Jimmy Choo, baby.
Don't do it, Brett. Don't ruin it for me. Let me have it. Let me make it. I don't do that when you promoting your stuff. Don't do me like that. I got you. Brett, stop. I got your wake-up call. Y'all can call me right now. 866. 866. Y'all can call me right now for your wake-up call. 866 Ricky.
But actually, she's not stepping out on faith. She's stepping out in faith.
The faith the size of a mustard seed.
A mustard seed, baby.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up call. Get on me. 866-9-Ricky. 866-9-Ricky. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hi, this is Keisha Hart calling out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. I'd like to give a special wake-up birthday shout out to my cousin, Quinay Dolphin Simmons. Happy birthday, cuz. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake-up call to all the spaces out there. This is from Teddy Bear, Greenville, South Carolina. Wake up, wake up.
Good morning, this is Betty from Florida in St. Pete. I'd like to wake up my family all over the USA, especially in Wisconsin. Stay warm and wake up, wake up, wake up.
I'm calling from Houston, Texas. Wake up calling my sister Kawashin. She's been LD all of our lives.
This your girl Rita Perry calling from East St. Louis, Illinois, waking up the whole Parrot family across the nation. And hey, Rickey Smiley, I just love your persona. You are a beautiful person. Wake up, wake up, wake
Love
up.
you.
Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brett.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, the statement is being brought by Indeed. That's right. Streamline your virtual hiring process with Indeed, our hiring platform. Make it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Hey, Maria, shout out to your folks down there in Tallahassee, to our affiliate radio station, 96.1 Jam, for making us number one.
Yes.
We are the number one morning show. Maria, did you start at that station?
That was my first radio job in 1998. Joe Bullard, the almighty Joe Bullard. Shout outs to Tallahassee, man. That is incredible. Full circle moment for me.
Yeah, man. Joe Bullard, thank you. We appreciate the opportunity for being on in Tallahassee. I cannot wait to come there and do a show or just come there and broadcast live. Joe Bullard, go on, set it up, man. You know I'll jump on the plane and come to Tallahassee. Maybe we could do a show at the Moon or something. Do it live. Remember the Moon? What y'all know about the Moon?
It's
Y'all
going
don't
to be
know
a little
that.
plane.
I performed there.
Yeah. Remember, Kay, we used to do those shows at the Moon in Tallahassee.
I did a show there with Lavelle Crawford the first time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So shout out to y'all, man. Everybody that's listening to us on 96.1. 27 minutes after the hour, y'all. Maria, what you got coming up next?
Ricky, by the time you're diagnosed with an illness, you already know you need to make some lifestyle changes. But do you realize our bodies are designed to give us warning signs before things spiral out of control? I'll be talking about that coming up next inside Mind, Body, Business on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, Maria, shout out to your folks down there in Tallahassee, to our affiliate radio station, 96.1 Jams for making us number one.
Yes.
We are the number one morning show. Maria, did you start at that station?
That was my first radio job in 1998. Joe Bullard, the almighty Joe Bullard. Shout outs to Tallahassee, man. That is incredible. Full circle moment for me.
Yeah, man. Joe Bullard, thank you. We appreciate the opportunity for being on in Tallahassee. I cannot wait to come there and do a show or just come there and broadcast live. Joe Bullard, go on, set it up, man. You know I'll jump on the plane and come to Tallahassee. Maybe we could do a show at the Moon or something. Remember the Moon? What y'all know about them?
It's
y'all
gonna
know
be a little
that.
plane.
Yeah, I performed there.
Yeah. Remember, Kay, we used to do those shows at the Moon in Tallahassee.
I did a show there with Lavelle Crawford the first time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So shout out to y'all, man. Everybody that's listening to us on 96.1. 27 minutes after the hour, y'all. Maria, what you got coming up next?
Ricky, by the time you're diagnosed with an illness, you already know you need to make some lifestyle changes. But do you realize our bodies are designed to give us warning signs before things spiral out of control? I'll be talking about that coming up next inside Mind, Body, Business on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, Maria, shout out to your folks down there in Tallahassee, to our affiliate radio station, 96.1 Jams for making us number one.
Yes.
We are the number one morning show. Maria, did you start at that station?
That was my first radio job in 1998. Joe Bullard, the almighty Joe Bullard. Shout outs to Tallahassee, man. That is incredible. Full circle moment for me.
Yeah, man. Joe Bullard, thank you. We appreciate the opportunity for being on in Tallahassee. I cannot wait to come there and do a show or just come there and broadcast live. Joe Bullard, go on, set it up, man. You know I'll jump on the plane and come to Tallahassee. Maybe we could do a show at the Moon or something. Remember the Moon? What y'all know about them?
It's
y'all
gonna
know
be a little
that.
plane.
I performed there.
Yeah. Remember, Kay, we used to do those shows at the Moon in Tallahassee.
I did a show there with Lavelle Crawford the first time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So shout out to y'all, man. Everybody that's listening to us on 96.1. 27 minutes after the hour, y'all. Maria, what you got coming up next?
Ricky, by the time you're diagnosed with an illness, you already know you need to make some lifestyle changes. But do you realize our bodies are designed to give us warning signs before things spiral out of control? I'll be talking about that coming up next inside Mind, Body, Business on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, that's the bottom of the hour, y'all. Hey, listen, man, I'm so excited, man. Good morning, Maria. So you say you got 4 signs our bodies will give us when we are unhealthy and that we should not ignore it. So break that down for us. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, Ricky, you know what they say, the longer you wait, the harder it is to fix something. And from a wellness perspective, specifically as it relates to maintaining a healthy weight, here are some of the most common things that people shouldn't but do ignore. Number 1, dark urine. Now, the darker the urine is, the more concentrated it tends to be. And dark urine is mostly commonly due to dehydration. Now, when I say things that you're ignoring, these are things that are happening mostly all of the time. You know, if you're taking in vitamins or maybe if you have a high sodium meal, you may have dark urine. But if every single day your urine is a funny color, it's dark, that is a cause for concern. It could be an indicator that excess, unusual, or potentially dangerous waste products are circulating in your body. So be mindful of that, especially, yes, if it is dark all the time. Pain. And now I'm not talking about soreness that comes and goes, but that persistent pain that doesn't go away or is worsening in severity. Signs you shouldn't ignore are sharp pain that prevents you from moving a body part, decreases your range of motion, or prevents you from moving altogether. Now, if there's no pain relief after several days of rest, ice, or over-the-counter medication, you should definitely talk to your doctor. One thing that people ignore, too, is abdominal pain. Sometimes those are early signs of cancers. You know, I'm talking about digestive issues. You know, maybe you had some milk or something, your stomach bubbling. Things like that come and go. But if you are having abdominal pains consistently, you definitely should get that checked out. Here's another one, Ricky, poor sleep. Some of the most serious potential problems associated with chronic sleep deprivation are high blood pressure, diabetes, heart attack, heart failure, or even stroke. Other potential problems include, of course, we know obesity, depression, sleep and depression, direct link there, impairment in immunity, or a lower sex drive. You know, you ain't got the energy. You didn't sleep. You're not rested, and you can't perform. It can also shorten your life expectancy, so you have to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Finally, and this is a big one, Ricky, you're always tired. Now, there are a slew of health-related reasons as to why you may be feeling tired. Dehydration, low iron levels, too little exercise, too much sugar in your diet can cause you to be tired a lot. So if you're always tired, you may not be as healthy as you thought. So take a look at your diet, your physical activity, your hydration status, and consider talking to your doctor about any nutritional deficiencies you may have, because it could just be a matter of, you taking some supplements. But please do not ignore the signs, especially if they are persistent. You should talk to your doctor to make sure there aren't any underlying health issues.
Oh, wow. Maria, let everybody, we appreciate that, Maria. Let everybody know how they can follow you for health tips and how they can get healthy.
Yes, absolutely. Check me out on Instagram at Maria Moore, super active on IG, MariaMore. You can also check out my website at mariamore.com, and that's more with one O. Thank you so much, Ricky.
There it is. I appreciate it, Maria. I appreciate that, man. What's going on? Hello, who is this?
Man, Shady, but I'm dealing with something so crazy right now, Shady. You ain't gonna believe it. Rick,
yeah.
Look, Shady, I know I ain't at work, but just hear me out.
Man, don't worry about the job,
Shady,
man.
Just hear me out, Shady, because this so crazy what I'm going through right now. You ain't gonna believe. Shady, you remember Mike, Shady, the stud when I had got pregnant a couple years ago, Shady, you remember Mike?
Yeah.
Mike done came back, Shady, and she upset. She upset. She's still a boy. But she upset with me, Shawty.
Upset with you about what?
I stole her girl.
Tell me you stole a girl.
The little chick I'm talking to, Shawty, I ain't know she was talking to Mike. Mike done had a baby with me and everything. And now, Mike out there done, man, I can't even come to work because she out there got one of them damn wrenches from the damn NASCAR folks, Shawty. She taking the damn love nuts off all my tires, Shawty.
Right.
Back my damn car. Showed him. Hey, Mike, you know I gotta go to work. What the hell wrong with you?
Hey, Black Tony. So she work for NASCAR now?
So what?
She work for NASCAR. She just got power to her. She work
somebody because she got one of them big ass wrenches.
Oh, she probably work at. You think she work at Pep Boys or something?
No, she don't want no damn Pep Boys. She out there taking the wheels off my car right now.
That thing's coming out fast too, boy. Yeah, she got the real.
Now the other stud jacked the car, but she over there taking the damn load nuts off.
Over a chick.
Damn wheel right there. Hold on, man.
She doing all that over a chick, though. Hey, how long? What kind? You and Mike, y'all had a little baby. What y'all have, a boy or a girl?
Yeah, we had a little boy.
How old is the little boy?
He about 4. His name Mike Jr.
Yeah, and Mike been taking a hormone pill. Mike got a beard and everything, don't it? Mike got a little beard and everything, don't it?
He got one of them Velcro on with you put on and you pull it off at night.
Oh, God. Man.
He got an 18-wheeler and they still taking wheels off.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by
Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Gary with the teasy. What up, man?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Gospel superstar Miss Kiara shared, y'all. She revealed, honey, that she doesn't let girlfriends stay at her home, honey, when they visit. Now, she told Page 6, she said, quote, my mama, honey, has already told me don't have too many people around your house. She said, I don't care how good you trust them or whatever it is. She said, I am very mindful and careful. She said, I would buy a friend a hotel room before I let them stay at my house. She said, am I supposed to, honey, just let them into my home? Because we, as believers, honey, we believe that what we have, we are supposed to share with others. But I'm not sharing my man. She said, since I'm not sharing my man, I have to be cautious, honey, with everything else that I share as far as with him being there, too. She said, I think it's such a thing as boundaries, y'all. Some friends don't know that balance and can't understand the balance. She also said that, she loves her husband and, this is what goes on. Would y'all put y'all friends in a hotel and not let them stay in your house? I mean, they come to visit.
It just depends on who it is. You know, some family members, you know, you put in a hotel because everybody have different background and home training. Some people like to walk around naked. Some people got allergies, be coughing and sneezing and stuff. And
Maria and Brad, would y'all let somebody stay in y'all house? I mean, would y'all let one of y'all girlfriends come stay at y'all house?
I agree with Ricky. It just depends on who it is.
It just depends on and
some
how
people
close
eat
we
big
are.
old bowls of Fruit Loops on the stairs.
Hope Flood, man. I let Hope Flood. You talking about when Hope Flood stayed in my house?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God! First of all, she was in the guest room, and the guest room was right above my room. She was snoring like you would have thought a tornado was coming. So I moved it I got up like 2:00 in the morning, moved it to the other guest room because the snoring was literally coming through the wall. And man, she was sitting on my steps, going in my kitchen with that bunny on, no makeup, and wash her face, no bra on, eating a big ass ball of Fruit Loops, no shoes on. It was I could have threw up.
Oh my Lord!
I could have threw up. Comedian Hope Flood.
Oh, jeez, Hope gonna get you, honey.
But you know, I talk about it all the time. She know.
You know. I remember when that.
She don't care.
She don't. She don't. She don't.
But you know, I think Kiara was kind of talking about too. She don't let no other woman stay in the house, not with her husband there, because you know sometimes people sleepwalk, and you know you don't want nothing having to bump into each other going to the restroom. Or bathroom.
Is that something that happens often?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why, honey. This girl mama said, "I'll leave them tramps where they at, put them in the hotel, honey. I ain't coming to my house."
You let no man stay at your house, Gary. Nobody.
Honey, if I had sleepwalk, I would let none of them queens stay here, honey. If I was in a relationship, You know, they'd be, honey, talking about, girl, I had to watch TV, honey, and all of a sudden your TV woke up my friend. Okay, girl, I know that number. But anyway, now, I'm like, Kiara.
You better tell him, Gary.
Baby, what Stephanie Mills say, keep away, girls, this one's all mine. So, I ain't going to come do that. No, sir. No, ma'am. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, this is a very touching story, y'all. Now, Mr. Nick Cannon, y'all, he apologized, y'all, to the mothers of his children, y'all, after announcing that 8th baby birth. Now, Nick apologized, y'all. He said he caused extra pain, y'all, to the mothers of his children when he announced, y'all, that he has an 8th child on the way with Marta Britici. Now, during his episode of the Nick Cannon Show, he confirmed, y'all, that he was having a child, saying that he wasn't sure when it was the right time to announce the news, y'all, since he had just lost his son Zen at 5 months old in December. Now, he explained that, so even going through all of that, this was always, honey, in the back of his mind. He said, like, what is the right time? How do I share this? No one. We didn't expect Zen to pass away. All of the news was so unexpected. And he also said that he wanted to definitely, y'all, respect the grieving process with Miss Alyssa, honey, and Bree was respectful enough too, y'all. He said she held off making any type of announcements and speaking on social media. He said she's a very, you know, in the public eye type of person, but keeps her stuff private as well. And it was just one of those things you said, like, you know, I don't know. He said, I didn't know what to do, y'all. He said he didn't know what to do.
I was hurting. Ugh.
Yeah.
I was hurting for the mother who lost the baby, the one he had. It's just too soon. It's too soon. And like, do you have to give all the details when you're having a baby? Like a lot of people, we see celebrities, sometimes they don't announce it till they're in their last trimester or until after the baby is born. And I think under this very special circumstance, it's just too fresh. I thought, and it was such a big, elaborate thing, and it's not, it just didn't feel right. And I understand celebrating new life and having a baby, and that's something, but it just felt weird seeing that announcement.
Yeah. And he said it was, but anyway, we're just going to keep all parties lifted up in prayer. Y'all, now, quick for free story, y'all, honey. It's being reported that Kanye West bought all his girlfriend, Julia Fox, friends, some baby Birkin bags, y'all. They said for her 32nd birthday, honey, he bought them all a cute little purse. So I don't know how many of the girls it was, but they say he also gave her some expensive jewelry. Now, those purses cost like from $8,000 on up. So this is what a man does for his woman and their friends, y'all. So you guys that's on the show with her, y'all should do that for y'all woman and her friends.
Is that what they do? Buy them $8,000 purses?
Okay.
Is that what they do?
If you can I'll do it if you can find a booster. Get one of your sorority brothers in Houston to get it.
Oh, baby, I'm calling them right now. The color today, y'all, is cherry tomatoes. On the high end, you say cherry tomatoes, and on the low end, you say beautiful reddish orange. That's your color for the day. Those girls can get some shoes to go with it.
Y'all give it up and Gary with the team.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's fill in the blank Friday. I knew it was time to leave. When? You need to fill in the blank. Now, at some point in life, we have all had to ask ourselves a very important question. Is it time to leave? You know what I mean? Like, is this relationship still good for me, or is it time to leave? Does this job still fulfill me, or is it time to leave? Can I make some moves in this city, or is it time to leave? Is the party about to be lit, or is it time to leave? But it really can be hard to decide what to do. But if you pay attention to the signs or that funny feeling in your gut, you will know when it's time to go. So here's the fill in the blank Friday question for today. I knew it was time to leave. When, Rock Teasy?
I knew it was time to leave when I took one for the team for Rickey Smiley at the club when he met a chick. But the chick had a friend who was a booger wolf.
What's the name of that? Yeah, that was over there by Valley View Mall. What was what's the name of that?
But I took one for the team for you, bro.
Yeah, dog. I sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it. Bro, I owe you. I owe you for that one, dog.
Had to be that wingman, huh?
Yeah, dog.
Yes, sir, bro. We left, dog. I had that. What was I driving, Rock?
A 92 Tahoe. The original.
Sure did.
Boy, he had a superstar.
I had the rims. I had lights. I had lights up under the bottom of that Tahoe. I gave that Tahoe to Shimmy.
Did you?
I gave that Tahoe to my nephew Shimmy.
A lot of people don't think that was real, man, and we miss Robert.
Yeah, man. I really did have a Tahoe. I knew it was time to leave. Wait a minute, I already did special case. Gary.
Well, we did, but I do know, I'm thinking about it. I knew it was time to leave. When me and Miss Kimmy, we went to this hamburger place. I ain't going to call the name of it. And, honey, we ordered our little food. When we pulled around from ordering that food, baby, and they had these 4 guys standing up in the parking lot, baby, I politely put it in reverse and went around the other way trying this. They ain't going to do us nothing. Yes, they might do us something good. Look how they look.
Damn right.
Hell, you crazy. Right. She hot about staying in the damn line. I said, girl, you get out the car and you stand in the line, and I'll pick you up across the street then.
And they standing up in the parking lot looking weird.
Baby.
Some hoodies on. Yes. Hoodies on, ain't making no eye contact.
None. I'm like, girl, you stay here. I left.
I can't tell you how many episodes of First 48 when somebody done got killed in the drive-thru.
Thank you. So
I saw that. There's a Dallas episode of that dude just ordering him some chicken. And the dude came out standing in the parking lot and man, please, you ain't got to tell me. Me personally, I knew it was time to leave. But out at a funeral, I be leaving funerals early. Or whatever, when I'm around relatives, because I got something I can't stand, and I just can't be in the same space with them. I knew it was time to leave, or whatever. But before they rolled that casket down the aisle, by the time they left out of that church, I was at home wrapped up in a blanket on the couch watching ESPN. To hell with that, and the repast too. Damn right, you damn right. I said what I said. I don't care who listening. You can tell them. I said they know I don't like them.
You don't. They don't like me.
Funerals. They don't like me, and I don't like their ass either. Ever. I'll be 80 years old before some of them cast their eyes upon me again. They can go to hell, all of them. I meant it. Right. I meant it. I meant it. Sit up and talk about you and don't defend you when people lie on you on social media and then they come over and eat your food and you done put them through school and all this kind of stuff. They can go to hell, every last one of them. I'll never speak to them again. I meant what I said. Spread that. All right, yeah. I done got off track.
What was the topic again?
Like, okay, well.
Turned into a therapy session.
What do the callers have to say?
I done got mad.
Okay. Only thing you forgot to say was, whoa!
Everybody just sat back.
I mean, it'd be the very ones that you help that'll talk about you like a dog. It'd be the very, me and Brett talk about it all the time. I knew it was time to leave. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
got any callers?
Just hope that they don't. Just hope that they don't have no more puppies. All right, let's go to the phone.
No more puppies.
No more puppies. 866-9 Ricky 866-9 RICKEY. I knew it was time to leave. When? Good morning.
I knew it was time to leave when I sat there when he was asleep, looked at him, and I wanted to hurt him.
When I was happier without him.
When everything is a problem, everything is a problem.
I knew it was time to leave when I lowered my standards to be with his knock-knee, bad body butt and he went and slept with my coworker. When he kept showing up short on the bill money.
Hey, listen, you might think I'm lying, but I knew it was time to leave when I smelt her feet for the second time.
When one of my white coworkers called me buckwheat on the job, I was going to tear the office up with that tramp.
Why would she call you buckwheat?
1938.
Why was he knock-kneed? Oh, my God.
Yeah, you done made, because most knock-knee men are really nice. Now, you done made all the knock-knee men look bad. Now, everybody that got a husband that's knock-knee finna be trying to go through their phone to make sure they cheat. How you cheating? You knock-knee. If you knock-knee, you
got to be grateful for knock-knee.
Gonna get two.
Say what, Kay?
I said you lucky you got one woman and you gonna try to get two, knowing you knock-knee. You're not supposed to be cheating when you knock-knee, bro.
You're supposed to be grateful for what you
gotta be glad that one woman said yes. Ain't that right, Maria?
Exactly.
And you out here trying to get a side piece. Walking sideways.
Thighs rubbing together. About to start a fire. Oh, my goodness.
How you cheating? You can't cross your legs.
How? Explain that to me.
Boy.
Looking like Kenny Smith on NBA Live.
Y'all better get off the homie Kenny.
You see Kenny get up and walk away.
We ain't gonna talk about the homie Kenny Smith, man.
Everybody that's not needing to turn the radio, they done changed the station to Steve Harvey. They said, the hell with y'all.
We done lost the whole knock-knee demographic.
Oh, God, we just lost all the knock-knee listeners. Oh, God, I'm crying. All right, y'all, it's time to play Battle of the Sexes. We got Dolores from Ocala, right outside of Orlando. And we got Bub from Louisville, Kentucky. Good morning, y'all.
What up?
Man, we are happy to have y'all, man. It is time for Battle of the Sexes. So y'all, I mean, somebody's about to win big on here. This is like people go crazy over Battle of the Sexes. Y'all ready?
Yeah, just make sure there's some sponges in my trash pack, man. Come on.
He's letting you know.
All right, Maria, you ready?
For the guys, yes.
Hey, you ready, man?
Yeah,
Bub,
I'm
you ready?
man. Let's get it.
So listen, if you don't know the answer, say pass. Don't let the seconds tick off trying to guess. Just say pass. We got plenty of questions. You ready? All right, Maria, go ahead.
All right, the first African-American female to be nominated for an Academy Award and win. What is her name?
First for Academy Award, I'm going to say Cicely Tyson.
No, it's Hattie McDaniel. That was a good guess, though. JJ is the star baby on what kids' hit show?
Pass.
You ain't getting your sponges. Coco Melon. All right, who plays Monet on Power's Ghost?
That would be Mary J.
Yes, that is correct. All right. Braxton Hicks is also known as...
What is? Repeat that, please.
Braxton Hicks is also known as...
Pass.
What? Fake labor contractions. All right. Water boils at what temperature?
320 degrees.
No, 212 degrees. You're going to be waiting a long time. A jeweled ornament crown is worn during formal occasions. What is it called?
A jewel ornament crown. What's it called? Bar mitzvah.
No, you don't wear that on your head. That's a tiara. All right, so you got one. You got one.
No, you got one, bro. You ain't there because some people don't get none. All right, Ocala, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Start the clock. All right, y'all. What's the number of the volts in a standard car battery? Number 50? Of volts. Nope, 12. Okay. All right. What number did Michael Irvin wear as a Dallas Cowboy?
No, 22.
88. 22 is Emmitt Smith. All right, what is a winning number when shooting craps?
6.
7. Man. All right, y'all. How many points are awarded for a safety in football?
Two.
Yes. Sherman Williams is known for making this product.
Paint.
Yes. What are the things called that's used to keep the wheels from coming off your car?
Lug nuts.
Yeah.
Come on, Delois.
What is the name of the actor who played the lead role in the movie King Richard?
Oh, I don't know.
Will Smith, but anyway, you won because you got,
okay.
I think you got about 4.
She got 3 of them bad
She
boys.
got 3. Congratulations, Special K.
One
What
time
did
for the
she win?
Super congratulations for the ladies for the win. I hope you're sitting down. Your prize pack is absolutely amazing from America's store, the Dollar Tree. You got Homestyle Select, peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets. You also got a Natureplex anesthetic hemorrhoid cream, maximum strength. How about a Fast Bites frozen barbecue chicken sandwich, microwave ready? You got a 4-inch multiple head screwdriver. You also got a 1-pound bag of lavender scented Epsom salt. How about a 4-piece Betty Crocker measuring cups, bright red in color, dishwasher safe? You got a 2-pound bag of Holly Farms fresh crinkle-cut French fries. You also got from Sheffield Pharmaceuticals saline nasal spray for dry nasal passages. You also got that beef and cheese flavor sausages in a blanket. Chewy snacks for dogs. And how about the Pampa brand frozen cut okra, great for frying, roasting, gumbos, and stews. All yours, courtesy of the Dollar Tree. And ma'am, because you did such a great job, you also win a gift card to the Girls Club Day Spa. Let your lady get the V-steam. Fellas, don't knock her. She just wants to freshen up that Jimmy locker. All right.
Hey, man, congratulations, man. Louisville, Kentucky, and Orlando, Florida. Ocala. Hey, thank y'all so much for playing.
Yeah, be cool, man.
Hey, appreciate you, bro. Battle of the Sexes, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Quickies.
Hey, Rickey Smiley. I got one thing to say. Doodle-doos.
Quickies.
If you need a ride, I'll drive you, Brad. Let's go.
Quickies.
Yeah, hell, I ain't taking no bath, not to waste no water.
Quickies.
I'm 3 months up.
Man, set ass down.
Quickies.
Old Belvedere, come here, boy.
Quickies.
Eva has the sexiest laugh I've ever heard. I'm sorry, Mike.
Quickies.
Let me explain something to you. Old Helen is gone, and you will not talk to me that way.
Quickies.
You don't have to use drugs.
Quickies.
But I just want to call and tell everybody who African American that woke up this morning, I love y'all. Period.
Quickies. Quickies.
Wake up. Wake up. Time to get yourself together, 'cause I'm living my best life. I love you, Brad.
Quickies.
Lose weight, 'cause I can't breathe.
Quickies.
Tell Gary to give that baby raccoon his teeth back.
Quickies.
And that boy Gary built like Ben Rollenberg.
Quickies.
Does Jim Johnson have a brother?
Quickies.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Quickies.
Doing 80 and a 60. Forget the ticket.
Quickies.
O'Reilly. Auto Park.
Quickies.
Boom built. Bust your lip. Don't smoke or chew dip.
Quickies.
Half man, half woman. It's the Rickey Smiley Show.
Quickies.
I saw Mama kissing these men.
Quickies.
Does that toss I'll drive you?
Quickies.
Great balls of fire on Bernicius.
Quickies.
What killed him?
Quickies. Quickies.
Hi, I bought some Rickey Smiley glasses, and now I'm cockeyed.
Quickies.
This ain't no damn Amazon truck. This a PT Cruiser.
Quickies.
I love you, Brad. Ooh, yeah.
Quickies.
Try Jesus, not me.
Quickies.
Oh, there's something on my mind.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8 minutes after the hour. Boy, looking here. Man, I want to give a shout out to Jockey. They saw my video on Facebook when I was at the Target up in Chicago, Brett. And boy, they sent me a box of draws.
For life.
Oh, yeah?
You were very excited about that.
Did they see the boxer briefs or the regular
No, I don't wear boxer briefs because I cannot. I have to have the pouch.
What? Jockey makes the boxer briefs with a pouch.
Yeah. No, the midway.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the mid-ride.
just telling all the men out there or whatever, those are the best, damn, most comfortable underwear, whatever. Y'all know how you shoot basketball?
Yes, sir.
You go do a layup.
Yes, sir.
And then your package come out.
Yep.
Now you headed back down court trying to adjust your underwear. And then if you playing center and then you up in the paint and somebody leaning on you in the paint trying to get the ball or whatever, you need everything in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, you just...
Well, that's
all
why
the fellas know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dog, I get it.
Now, everybody don't wear no dog. Sometimes you just pick up there ain't nobody walk around with no jock strap on.
I'm saying that's why they originally made them.
Yeah.
Keep
everything in place with the cup, but then Cameo ruined that when he got a red cup and put it on the outside.
On the outside.
It was unnecessary.
And he's 70 and still doing it. Whatever, but the jockey, the jockey, it keeps everything in place and you feel comfortable. And then the jockey, the way they got. Let me tell y'all something.
Break that thing down, dog.
Boy, if you go buy you a 3T hard bottom baby shoe and sit it in the bottom of that pouch in them jockey, it sit everything up. You have more phone numbers. Yeah, have more phone numbers when you leave the club. You got to take the shoestrings out.
Okay.
Put that.
Hold on, I'm writing this down.
Yeah, put the 3T baby shoe in the bottom of the pouch of the jockey. Sit your package on top.
Take the shoestrings out.
Yeah, pull your underwear up.
Package on top.
Boy, when you up in the club, the women be looking. You got on some gray sweatpants, you will kill them.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why
you
be
would kill them. Everybody be that's what they talking about now. They talk about the gray sweatpants or whatever because as you get older, as you get older, just like women, that's why they wear certain bras to get the cleavage up.
You helping a lot of people out here right now.
Get that lift going on.
If you want to get that lift going in the club, but women look down and be like, "Oh, what's going on?"
Yeah,
that 3T baby, the hard white bottom baby shoe. Now I know one dude that took it too far. He made a mistake. Now he walk around the club, and every time he walk, a bell had a little bell. You can't have the bell on there.
Take bell off.
Take the bell off.
Okay.
Off the baby shoe.
You really helping people out here today, man.
What's wrong, Gary?
No, because somebody texted me, child.
What they say?
I said Special K can't use no baby shoe. Talking about they need a boot.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
What?
Is that what he needs?
I don't know how to take that.
Is that a compliment?
I don't know, Brett. Was that a compliment or an insult?
No, that's an insult because you need a boot. A boot is bigger than a baby shoe. So
I need a Timberland.
Maybe a boot can hold it. I don't know. It could be.
I need some little baby Timberlands.
Yeah, so if you walk around with a Timberland in your underwear,
that means wasn't nothing there in the first.
Yeah, your crotch looking like the front of an airplane. Like,
okay.
I be down what in the Southwest airline is going on here.
What in the spirit?
Right.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The time right now is 26 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here's what's happening in news. The leader of the militant group ISIS was killed yesterday during a U.S. counterterrorism raid in Syria. The ISIS leader blew himself and members of his family up, including women and children, as U.S. Special Forces raided the house where he was hiding out. President Biden said they didn't launch an airstrike on the home in an effort to minimize civilian casualties. At least 13 people died in the raid. There were no U.S. casualties. President Biden was in New York City yesterday speaking about the rise in gun violence across many U.S. cities. During his speech, Biden said the federal government would increase its efforts against gun violence by working more closely with police and communities. Biden also pushed back against some on the left of his party, saying, quote, "The answer is not to defund the police. It is to give you the tools, the training, the funding to be partners, to be protectors, and know the community." In business news, Facebook stock, Ricky, known as Meta, dropped significantly yesterday, causing the biggest drop on Wall Street in almost a year. Listen, the drop erased more than $230 billion in the company's value. Crazy. Also, if you're an Amazon Prime, yes, that's a lot of money. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, get ready to pay more. Amazon says it's raising the price of its Prime membership from $119 to $139 to compensate for increased costs. And if you're still holding out on an old cell phone, you may be forced to upgrade soon. Major mobile networks are retiring 3G service and moving subscribers to higher speed 4G and 5G networks. Finally, in COVID news, starting this spring, Medicare patients will be able to pick up free rapid COVID tests at pharmacies. This comes after the Biden administration last month said private health insurers would cover up to 8 free at-home tests per month for people on their plans. I'm Maria Moore, and those are the stories trending on the front page. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Man, let's start off with this particular San Francisco 49er fan that was punched in the face by an L.A. Rams fan after the Rams beat the 49ers last week in a playoff game. That particular 49er fan is actually still in a coma. After when he got punched, he fell to the ground. He hit his head on the ground, and he's in a coma, man. So this story.
Wait a minute, what happened to him again? After
the game, everybody was walking out SoFi Stadium. A 49er fan was hanging out with his group of people, and I guess allegedly he pushed another Rams fan. The Rams fan pushed him back. When the guy turned around, he punched him in the face. And the guy fell down to the ground, hit his head on the cement. And he was rushed to the hospital, and that fan is still in a coma. In the meantime, Cleveland Browns owner Jimmy Haslam fired back at former coach Hugh Jackson, saying that Jackson never accepted blame for losing, and the claim that he paid Coach Jackson to lose games on purpose is absolutely false. Now, we all know that Hugh Jackson said that the Browns had a 4-year plan that incentivized losing during the first 2 years, which led to his 1-31 record during those seasons. This is all lashback coming from Miami Dolphins coach Brian Flores, who claimed the same thing on the Miami Dolphins.
That's crazy because they want them to lose games, and then they want to use them to fire them after they lose games. And then when they get the players that they want, then they get rid of the black coaches and then hire the white coaches.
Come on now. Yeah.
Come on. That's what they do. And all of them, and man, all you got to do is go back and look back. We got receipts. All you got to do is go back and look back and notice. Most of the ones where they were black coaches or whatever, then they losing or whatever, they fire them for losing. And then when they get the players that they want, they go and hire the coach that they want or whatever. They it's I don't care what nobody say.
So they can say, see, we gave him a shot. See, we gave him a chance.
Right.
See.
Right. Yeah. Man, these players, ain't nobody waking up out of their damn sleep and want to file a lawsuit. Who wants to go to court?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That man coached the Miami Dolphins and they had a winning record. That man can go and coach at any college or HBCU. Somebody in the HBCU will take him and pay him good money to come coach their football team. So it ain't about money. He made money. He got money.
You just said what's probably about to get ready to happen. I can see Brian Flores saying, you know what? I'm finna go follow my man Deion Primetime Sanders and go coach one of these HBCU programs.
Yeah, I just wish all the players walk out. They ought to walk out on the damn Super Bowl. Nobody care. Walk out on the Super Bowl. Stand behind him. Walk out.
Black players ain't no NFL.
Right. Walk out.
None. 70%. 70%.
Right. I believe Brian Flores. I believe him. I do. I've always said
Absolutely.
The NFL was
like you said, he has receipts.
Yeah. All you got to do is go back and look at the coaches that they had and look at their record and then look at the players that they got and look what they was replaced with. Period.
Look at the number of coaches we got right now.
One
out of 32.
And 5 new were just hired and none of them was black.
Come on, man.
Not now one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we do got one person that... Hot spot, the Briggity Tag. What's going on?
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
28 before the top of the hour. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Bruce actress and director Halle Berry addressed the fact that 20 years after her historic Oscar win, she remains the only black woman to take home the award for Best Actress. Now, in ABC's Soul of a Nation, she was asked if her hopes for the success for black future actresses had come to fruition, and she said, "I've been asked this question so many times as if I should have the answer, but I don't. But I will say this, I do feel completely heartbroken that there's no other woman standing next to me in 20 years later." She said, "I thought like everybody else, that night meant a lot of things would change, that there would be other women. I thought that I would have a script truck back up to the front door and I'd have an opportunity to play any role I wanted. But that didn't happen." She said, "No other woman is standing there." Now, the Academy has been under fire many times for the lack of their representation in film and media, and most recently received backlash after releasing an appreciation tweet towards Hattie McDaniel, who was the first African American to win an Oscar. Now, after sending this appreciation tweet that said, "Hattie McDaniel in the 1939's epic Civil War drama Gone with the Wind," McDaniel, who received a Best Supporting Actress nomination for her performance, made history at the 12th Academy Awards by becoming the first African American to be nominated to win an Oscar. Well, following the tweet, it didn't take long for people to call the Academy out for the way McDaniel was previously treated by the professional honorary organization. Yep. Now, not only was Miss McDaniel denied the right to sit with the cast of Gone with the Wind, and instead shoved in the far back corner of the room, then was later blacklisted from the industry, and even after death denied her one wish to be buried in the Hollywood cemetery. Oh, this give me goosebumps and make me mad. Others stated that the Academy,
so mad.
Yeah. Ooh, others stated that the Academy better slow their post down, that there are not enough black moments to make it in the end by the end of the month. So the Academy has yet to respond. I think this is so disrespectful and rude. And I agree with Halle. I'm sure she thought once she won that award, because she cried and it meant so much to her, that she felt like the doors would be open for other black actresses to get this, get this honorary award. But apparently not. And she said nothing has changed. And it's probably even worse for her since she's won that award. No change.
Yeah, systemic racism that exists in this country is real, and the fact people are just so dismissive about it. And it's not just Republicans.
Yeah.
Liberals racist too.
Yeah.
People on the left are
Man,
racist.
It's America, Rick. It's the DNA of this country. It's racism is the DNA of America.
Yeah, man. So
it's sad.
yeah,
It's sad.
Yeah,
there's so many great black actresses. So many great
have
black
you seen
actresses.
the Hattie McDaniel
real
story?
Quick. No, I haven't. I'm
If
going to
you
check
get a
it
chance
out, though. I'm
to watch
very interested.
the documentary. Just if you get a chance, just watch it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Last but not least, y'all, Versus has announced that Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Child will go head-to-head in a Valentine's Day battle. The battle will go down on February 15th at the Avalon Hollywood at 6:15 p.m. So I think this should probably be a pretty good one. What y'all think?
That's a good matchup. I'm down for that.
That's a good one, especially for Valentine's Day. They got the good love songs. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap
You
up
need
the
to
hot spot
update your
on that
damn
note.
internet with that damn 3-minute delay.
Yeah.
You are late. I got a 3-minute delay.
Yeah.
That's y'all late. I'm on time. Y'all late. Okay. I may not
it's a little dead
but
air.
I'm always on time.
Yeah, you be having a little space in there.
Y'all the ones that's late.
Your little space.
We early, Brett. That's what it is. We early.
Good. Yeah, y'all early. I'm on time. I don't know what's wrong with y'all all the time now.
You and Judy need to call T-Mobile.
No. We own T-Mobile. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The morning show. We got quick, easy meals with the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux. Good morning, man.
Good morning, man. How y'all doing?
Bruh, I just seen your steak video on Instagram. We had that red jogging suit you had bought from where you bought that jogging suit from, Special K?
From the Big T Bazaar.
Yeah, you bought this. Special K said you bought that jogging suit from Big T Bazaar. They say had Jordan on there doing a split. Oh man, Kurt, what you cooking for us, man?
Man, you know this weather been crazy, man. Ice and snow flurries and stuff, man. I made some chili.
Oh, you made some chili?
Yes, sir.
Bro, guess the recipe, man.
Chili, man. I started off with some ground beef and chili powder, cumin, fresh garlic,
black pepper, a little garlic salt, onion, tomato sauce, some paste. I even put some of them tricolor bells, man, that you use, the little small ones. Roasted off some chilies and some tomatoes, and I had some Louisiana Camellia red beans soaked in some of his juices with a little bit of chili powder and some Louisiana hot sauce. Browned off that meat, use those oils to saute the onions and bell peppers, garlic and stuff like that. Roasted veggies and threw all that in there with a little beef stock, man. Brought it back up to a boil, added those beef and beans, and simmered for about 15 to 20 minutes. And played it with a little mild cheddar, some smoked Gouda, and a garnish of a sliver of green onion with some oyster crackers on the side, player.
Come on, hey, Kurt. Man. How come why you don't just go ahead and sear off a few shrimp and go throw a little bag of shrimp in there, sear them off with some chili powder and some olive oil?
I ain't had no shrimp
the flavors blend perfectly. You don't even have to use seafood seasoning, but I'm just saying it's a little side of shrimp. Like if you want to drop them off in there at the end. At the end.
Oh, okay. At the end.
At the end. After you cook them and sear them off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you.
Kurt, that'll make them go crazy. If you cook the regular chili, they're gonna be happy. But if you put the shrimp in there, Kurt, you might smash.
Oh.
Kurt don't want to say it, but he like, man, I don't want no shrimp in my doggone chili.
Right, Kurt, let everybody know how they can find this video.
Man, you can find this video at RickySmileyOfficial.com, and also all my social media at Chef Boudreaux Official. Except for my IG page, man. Somebody hacked my page.
Damn. So that wasn't your red jogging suit. Y'all give it up for Chef Kurt Boudreaux. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
I bet.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.